What's up, everybody? Guns and Radio Summer School is back in session once again this week, and we have a very good song to review tonight. We're going to be reviewing You're a Lie by Slash, featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. One that we've been looking forward to for a while, man.
Hell
This is
yeah.
a banger.
Yeah,
And
you a lie, motherfucker.
yeah, I think you guys are going to enjoy that song review. But before we get into that, you know, we've been playing a lot of games on Summer School based on the songs we've been drawing. And this next game that I'm going to present to you, Chris, you know, there's a YouTube channel and a website that we read a lot on this show called Loudwire.
Yeah.
And on their YouTube channel, they have a series of videos called Wikipedia Fact or Fiction.
Oh, classics, yeah.
So what I've done is I've taken some excerpts of Guns N' Roses members from the Wikipedia Fact or Fiction on Loudwire, and we're going to show you a clip of, I don't know this guy's name, but he's interviewing a GNR member, and he's going to read something, and then we'll pause the video, and then Chris, you got to guess, is this fact or fiction?
Okay. All right. So I've seen some of these fact or fictions. I mean, I've probably seen more of like I know like Gene Simmons was on one. I think it was, of course, Gene Simmons just, you know, the biggest dick in rock and roll. So.
Oh, man.
It's technically true, but I gotta go on a diatribe about why I don't sign autographs, because I'm a douchebag.
I'll have to check that out, man, because I enjoy the Wikipedia Fact or Fiction videos. So.
It's kind of crazy, actually. Sorry to bring it up, but Kiss and Motley Crue are very much in the same vein. They made good music, but they're all pieces of shit. So see, talent isn't just for good people; it's also for asswives.
Yeah, remember that, kids. All right, well, here we go. Wikipedia Fact or Fiction, the game. And, you know, if you like these clips, you should go check out the full version over on Loudwire's YouTube channel. But let's see the first clip. He's talking to Duff McKagan. Let's hear what he's got to say.
You were taught to play bass by your brother Bruce, and you further developed your skills by playing along with 1999 by Prince and Damaged by Black Flag.
All right, Chris, Wikipedia. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say it's fact.
You're going to say it's fact? I think that sounds very factual. Duff is a well-known Prince fan. There's going to be 5 of these, so you got to get 3 to win. So
Okay.
You're saying fact? Let's see.
That's a fact.
That's true.
All right, there you go, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Let's do the next one.
It says that you met the original lineup of Guns N' Roses in 1985 while your band, The Wild, was rehearsing in a neighboring studio.
Okay. Did Dizzy Reed meet the original lineup in 1985 while his band was rehearsing in a neighboring studio? It's also the band The Wild, it turns out. I wonder whatever happened to them. That'll be an interesting read later on.
I'm going to say fact.
You going to say fact?
I'm going to say fact.
All right. Caputo's locking in fact.
Let's do it.
Let's find out.
Fact. Okay.
Hey! You got another one. You only need one more to win, so you're good at this game.
Double Talk and Jive. The opening line of the song, found a head and an arm in a garbage can, refers to body parts Izzy Stradlin actually found in a dumpster in the vicinity of the studio.
I'm pretty sure that's fact.
Saying that's fact? Okay.
Yeah, you know, he's kind of a mysterious character, but
That's true.
I'm just going to go with fiction because I don't know. And I don't want any fucking part of it, to be honest.
Well. Yeah, according to Dizzy, it's fiction.
This one. It said that you rented an early 1970s Marshall for the recording of Appetite for Destruction, and that you enjoyed the amp so much that you tried to keep it by telling the rental company that it had been stolen.
Right.
However, the amp was repossessed by the company after a roadie accidentally brought it to a rehearsal.
All right.
Yeah, that's fact. That was Slash autography.
All right, well, let's find out.
He accidentally brought it to a rehearsal.
At SAR.
At the place where you rented it from.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, there you go. So, Caputo, you've won the game, man, and you still got one more to go.
It says that My World was written and recorded in 3 hours under the influence of magic mushrooms.
All right. Was My World recorded in 3 hours under the influence of magic mushrooms?
That's a fact.
That's fiction. That's fiction.
Okay.
I wish that was true. I don't know. Maybe it is true. I got to go with fiction. I don't remember any mushrooms being involved.
Well, there you go. So Dizzy says it's fiction.
I still won. I don't really give a shit. I don't know if Dizzy knows his shit, obviously.
Well, I mean, he was there, wasn't he?
I guess. But, like...
I mean, I'm
No,
inclined to kind of believe him.
I guess, but I don't know. He was just getting started there. That's when he was actually hired.
Fair enough.
But I think Axl actually recorded My World without anyone else knowing about it. Because, no one else knew it was going to be on the album.
Yeah.
And then he pulled
Dizzy
that
said
same shit off with the Manson cover, so...
Oh, yeah. Not cool to put extra songs on the album without telling the band.
Yeah, or, make it a good one at least.
Yeah, you still won, though. You won the game, man. So, congratulations, Caputo. In this session, that's 2 games you won now?
2 so far, yeah.
2 out of 3. That's got to mean something.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's a great song. I forgot who it's by, though.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be something to graduate. That already get you to graduate.
Oh, it's Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That is a great song.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's a very good song. I love Meatloaf. It's one of my favorites.
Okay. All right, let's put on some Bat Out of Hell after this.
Hell yeah. Well, right now we're going to check out some other things. Maybe Dizzy was lying. I don't know. We'll find out. But the name of the song is You're a Lie, so...
Yeah, Dizzy Reed, you're a fucking lie. That's what you are. Calling you out. At least until your next solo album comes out. Then I'll praise you for some good stuff. So we'll see.
Oh, I'm excited. His solo work has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You're a Lie by Slash, featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. And before we get into further, I love that powerful drum intro right there, man. This is...
Shout out to Brent Fitz.
Hell yeah, man. I wish GNR would cover this. You want to cover some shit, cover this.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Honestly, could Axl sing Miles stuff? Because it would be like, would it sound good?
It's the most of the song would be in his low register.
'Cause you're a liar.
Yeah, that part would suck.
Yeah. They ruined Sliver for me because of that.
Yeah, but I think he's starting to embrace singing in his lower register from some of the 2025 tour videos I've seen.
Seems like it, yeah.
I mean, dude, that Pretty Tied Up video that I sent to the group chat the other day, it's fucking phenomenal, dude. I've watched that 100 times. That was really good. And Melissa steals the show, man. Her vocals on that are phenomenal, man. I'm glad they figured out to turn Melissa up so we can hear her better.
Exactly. I mean, she is a trained singer. Why not?
Yeah, she's fucking phenomenal, man. Good job, Melissa. And of course, we got a very technically beautiful guitar riff from Slash there.
Amazing. That's, I like it when you have the guitar riff going with the kick drum sort of in beat with it. Dude,
this song came out at a perfect time in my life. I was getting out. Well, I wasn't just getting out, but I was still getting over. I told you about the ex-girlfriend that had stabbed me with the fingernail file.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh man, dude. And so this song come out, and I was like, man, this was about that chick in that period of time, and it's so hateful. And that's what I love about this. This is this, lyrically speaking, is the most hateful thing I feel like Miles Kennedy has ever written, like lyrically. I mean, and that's part of the charm of the song, is it's so fucking hateful, but I love it, and it's gonna start out right here.
Times a day, I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I trusted you and there was no one else. All you did was make me doubt myself. Don't believe you anymore. Don't believe you anymore.
I like how Slash comes in the middle of the verse, and he's kind of like doing that noodling thing. Like he's anticipating, like, hey, I'm still here. He's reminding you, you know. He's like, hey, I'm still here. Yeah. Where am I going with it? Where am I going with it?
Yeah. You mentioned, I remember you mentioned like the lyrics and stuff. I feel like this was like Slash just being like, yeah, hey, Miles, write me a song about how much I hate Axl Rose.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, you know, like when Slash's first solo album, when he had Ozzy on that song, Crucify the Dead, and Ozzy basically wrote the song from like, you know, what Slash would think about Axl Rose at the time, you know, like.
Oh wow, no, I haven't.
So yeah, that's a song I don't think we've reviewed yet, but I remember that was like a big thing. I was like, you know, Ozzy wrote the song about like, you know, the beef of, you know, from Slash, you know, how he hates Axl, or you know, their beef, whatever.
Yeah. So I feel like though when it comes to diss tracks, Sorry is definitely about Slash.
Could be like Shut Up and Sing. I mean. Wouldn't Atlas Shrugged also technically? Unless it's a very poor interpretation of whatever the fucking book was about.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I hadn't read that fucking book yet. I got it right here.
Oh yeah, because I remember we were talking about this when Ian was on a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I got it right here. But I only bought it because it was like a buck.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, look at how little the type on each page is.
Oh my god, they put it like in what, 7 font?
And it's this fucking thick. No, I don't want to read all. Hang on, how many pages is this?
What am I reading? Like a manuscript for a Apple Macintosh from '84?
Yeah, 1,069. Nice. 1,069 pages.
Oh god.
Basically minutes from a boardroom meeting is what I have read, which I have attempted to read this a few times, and it just bores me. And then I found out there's a movie, so I'm just gonna watch the movie and see if it makes any more sense.
Bro, just read like the Cliff Notes, the Spark Notes, you know.
Oh, there you go. That'd be good. Yes, give me the Cliff Notes.
Exactly. Give me the TLDR like they do on Reddit.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over real quick on my phone. We're gonna settle this one time.
All right.
Give me the TLDR version of the book Atlas Shrugged. Let's see what it says. The TLDR of Atlas. Jesus Christ, and they make okay, so this is just one paragraph. The world is falling apart because the world is falling apart because society punishes innovation and rewards mediocrity. A mysterious figure named John Galt, I knew about John Galt, leads the top minds and creators to go on strike, withdrawing their talents from a society that exploits them. As the economy collapses, the message becomes clear. Without thinkers and doers, nothing works. The book promotes individualism, capitalism, and objectivism. Rand's philosophy that reason, self-interest, and free markets are the highest virtues. And then it's got 3 bullet points. In short, the smart people quit, the world crumbles, capitalism is the hero. There you go. Well, I fucking hate capitalism, so.
Yep.
Anyway, let's get back to the song, because I know this part is going to really sting. That's why I love this. I love it. And the second verse, no. The part before Slash's guitar solo is the most hateful line I've ever heard in any fucking song. So stick around, because that's coming here in a minute. Man, but yeah, I don't know why people hate on Miles, man. Like, he's hitting these notes when it's a song that he wrote for him to
Yeah,
sing.
it's written for him, or like his part, like he has like a contribution in like creating and in the writing process of. Absolutely, absolutely kills it. I like
Oh, yeah.
him. I don't see people are like, oh, he sounds all whiny and shit. I'm like, no, he doesn't oversing. He's not like half these fucking male pop stars nowadays who oversing to try and sound like they have talent while they're wreck
Yeah.
their own vocal cords. Talking to
Yeah.
you, Benson Boone, you fucking idiot.
Damn, calling him out.
I just don't like the guy. I'm sorry. Like, oh, it's cool. You brought up Brian May at Coachella. Too bad that the fucking fan base doesn't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, they're too busy on their phone going, oh, look, this one's my dad's age. Boomer. Boomer, he has a guitar. Fuck out of here.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm fragile, but I'm not a fool. I won't hear another word from you. You won't hurt me anymore. You won't hurt me anymore. The hand I held just held me down. It took so long, now I know.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's hateful,
Oh, it definitely is.
but it's
Absolutely.
clever.
It
Like, the
is.
hand I held has held me down. Come on,
Mhm.
man. That's a very clever line. And this is not, last week we listened to Little Dancer and we said that shit sounded amateur. This shit is clever.
Yeah. It's
And-
well written, honestly. So-
Oh yeah, this is one of the best written songs ever. The hook could use some work, maybe. I mean, I don't know. All right, so the part that we got coming up right now is, in my opinion, the most hateful lyric and it's very simple, and but it's like the biggest fuck you I've ever heard. And I don't know, for some reason, to me, this stands out. The first time I heard it, I went, God damn, that's hateful. So here it is. To me, in Dustin Bones' opinion, the most hateful lyric ever written in a song.
You can say anything that you want to say, but my attention is long gone and turned away. You're such a lie, you are only the enemy. Everything you are, I will deny.
Come on, man. Everything you are, I will deny.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cold, honestly.
That's isn't it? That's hateful.
cold, man. Yeah.
That's like, there is absolutely no kind of redeeming factor about you as a human. You are the single worst creature that God ever made the mistake of putting on this earth, is what he's
Literally, yeah.
saying. And you know what? The girl I was telling you about, if you're watching this, and I know she is because she still stalks me to this day,
Ooh.
everything you are, I will deny until the day that I die. Leave me alone. Stop sending your friends to message me on Facebook because I've got you blocked.
Yeah. Block
You
them
are the
all, too.
devil. Actually, no, that's an insult to the devil. I want to apologize to the devil.
Sorry,
You-
devil.
You didn't deserve that.
We talked about you last week. That's what happens.
I like that, though. To see me, she has to watch this show and bring our views up. But she's not brave enough to comment.
Oh, that's true. Very true. I mean, thanks. Drive the algorithm up. Cool.
I know
shit.
you're here.
Yeah.
One of my biggest fears in life is me dying and then her telling her friends after I died that before I died that we made peace. because I don't want anybody to ever believe I was willing to make peace with that fucking monster. So,
Well, then again, she's a fucking lie. So there you go.
Bum bum. You the man, Chris.
You're brother.
You know, I said that the chorus might could use some improvement, but now that I'm listening to it and thinking about it, I don't. I think it would take away if they added anything to it.
Yeah, I think this song is great as is, honestly.
Yeah. There you go. You're a Lie by Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators is in the rear view mirror. And it has come to the point of the show where we are going to review it. So let's get the old D20 app out again.
Roll the dice.
All right, Caputo, you get a 14.
Dice me. All right.
And I get a 15. Wow.
Oh,
1, 2.
wow.
Oh, we're tied.
We are tied so far in summer
We're tied
school
in
here.
summer school.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I've said everything throughout this that I loved about this song. This is like, and I'm hard pressed to find something I don't like about it. I think it's mean and it's hateful, but I feel like that hatefulness is directed towards somebody who deserves it. And I know in my head when I listen to it, and the people I think of, or the person I think of, deserves it. And it is such a, there's, we're all the time listening to love songs on this show. It's really good to hear a nice hate song for a change. And this is the epitome of a hate song. And it's cleverly written, it's well written, and it's just so fucking mean. And I love it. Everything You Are, I Will Deny is my favorite mean lyric ever. And man, I'm gushing over it at this point. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna give my grade 5 out of 5. Perfect 5 from old Dustin Bonez.
Oh shit. There we go.
5 stars. All right, Chris, what do you think?
I mean, this is like a perfect choice for a lead single from, this was a relatively new project for Slash. I mean, did have that like solo album, quote unquote, but it was more just like him collaborating with a bunch of people. Now it's like, oh, hey, I have a band now. It's a bunch of new guys,
Yeah.
But this is a perfect choice for the first, like a lead single. I think this still like would carry on throughout the many years of, set lists and shows and stuff.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure because I remember this was played when I saw Slash back about 5-6 years ago. There's very hard pressed to say anything negative about this song, honestly. Like, I feel it's probably like one of the best songs from this album, besides the closer, Anastasia. Maybe a couple of ones that are really good that I still are no skips for me. Like, this is amazing. This song, 5 out of 5. So
5 out of 5.
It's getting the perfect 10 from both of us.
All right. Well, hey. Do we want to give it? Since we both 5 out of 5. Do we want to give it that bonus 6? Do we want to give it the gold star?
You know what? I wouldn't mind giving it because I feel like it does kind of deserve it.
I'll vote for the gold star too.
Yeah, because I know like it has true meaning to you in some ways, and I can see why it would have that sort of same meaning for someone else in that kind of situation. Like you hate this one motherfucker, whatever.
So bad.
Yes. So I can definitely see why. But yeah, this is one of the best, I think, Conspirator songs.
Hell yeah. Well, there it is, folks. It gets the gold star. Very few songs have that honor in Guns N' Radio history. So
Most probably have that.
Do what?
I said most of Appetite would probably have the gold star treatment.
Potentially.
Yeah, because I think a lot of whatever we reviewed from that album so far is like the lowest was like a 4 out of 5. That's it.
Oh well, maybe we'll get an Appetite
Or
song.
I think 3 actually. We gave You're Crazy a 3 out of 5.
Okay, well that was probably me because I know I don't like.
That was both of us. We both gave You're Crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's like probably like the weakest song on the album, but it's still a good song.
If I'm at a Guns N' Roses concert and they play it, I won't be mad about it.
Yeah, play the electric version, not the slow ass acoustic version.
Yeah, that shit bores me. All right, folks. Well, here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel and find out what we're gonna be doing next week when Guns N' Radio's Summer School continues.
Bleedin', Izzy Stradlin.
Okay.
All right. Well,
It's been a few weeks since we had some Izzy. I think the last time we were live, we had some Izzy. So
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, we covered. Oh fuck, what was that song we covered? I don't even remember. It's been that long. Goddamn.
Hard pressed to get me to remember.
Yeah, we're bleeding. Our brains are bleeding trying to remember that fucking song.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you won't be bleeding when you tune in next week
Yeah.
for Summer School to continue.
Oh wow, this is from the only other album that's still on streaming services. So sweet.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, you can actually go listen to this one legitimately.
Yeah, without having to go to YouTube or somewhere else. you
Or
know.
get a Ouija board, like Rosebud said.
Yeah. Get the Ouija board.
Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Guns N' Radio Summer School. But Summer School is going to continue next week, and we'll see you there. And until then, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. See you guys next week. The final episode of the month of Summer School. Peace.